So this is some serious bacon.
This is it's a pretty thick piece of bacon.
All right, so we're talking breakfast, brunch. How are you going to serve this?
Yeah, you can do brunch with this. You could do breakfast, larger cuts like this. You could do some lardons, which are good for soups and stews.
Okay.
The idea behind sous videing, pieces of bacon this thick is you're going to be able to render down all that fat. You're going to slowly cook the meat portion of it. So you're going to have a super, super tender piece of bacon. And you can have the thickness, you can have a nice big piece of bacon on there.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't love bacon?
Whereas the traditional, thin sliced, crispy, which is good and has its places also, but the sous vide bacon it's pretty awesome.
All right, so how do you prepare it?
Well, this is very simple. We're gonna bag this up and seal it, and then we're gonna cook it in a water bath.
And you can do it all together?
Yeah, you can put all this in. This is gonna render down and essentially just be cooking in its own fat. And then when that's done, you can crisp it up. You can put it on the grill, you can put it on a pan.
How long does crisping take after having done the sous vide?
Not long at all, because all the fat's rendered.
Yeah. It's
cooked, so you just need a hot pan, and it's gonna take maybe a minute on each side, and you're good to go.
Cool. All right. So would you ever throw in any herbs or spices or any sort of?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want, you can put whatever you want in there.
Yeah.
And if you want to do some spicy bacon,
Like
you can
maple bacon or something.
You could put maple syrup in there. You could do honey. You can marinate it, cook it like that.
An egg. Just do the whole thing in the bag.
Throw an egg in there. So this is ready to go. This is something that you can prep up days ahead of time. If you have time for your Sunday brunch rush, you can get all these bags ready. They're hanging out in your cooler, your walk-in, your refrigerator.
And you sous vide it in the
You're
morning?
ready, and you can sous vide it the night before. Probably the night before would be best for brunch. So that's ready to go. We're going to drop it in the water bath, and when that's ready, we'll crisp it up in a pan and serve it with a nice soft sous vide egg. And so we've sous vide this overnight. It takes about 13 hours. And we're gonna grill this and do kind of like a bacon steak.
Okay.
That we're gonna do with soft egg that we've also cooked in a water bath. You can get a really nice texture on the egg yolk and on the egg white. And you drop it in your water bath, you set your temperature and time, and you walk away.
How long does that take for eggs?
It takes about 15 minutes.
Okay. All right, so are there different levels of cooking for eggs in general?
Yeah, there's different, as you go up every couple degrees, you can go all the way from extremely runny to a hard-boiled egg.
Right in the water bath?
Right in the water bath.
Cool.
All right, let's see what this bacon looks like.
This is serious bacon.
Yeah, it's pretty thick. And then we're gonna put it on the grill here.
Okay.
And kind of grill it like a steak.
Yeah.
It's a little different. It's fun. Gives your guests something different to try.
Yeah.
So we're gonna grab our eggs out of the water bath here.
So really, the only thing you have to be careful with those eggs is just not letting them crack when you put them in the water bath.
Right.
Right? That's it.
Right. And not, your temperature is there, so your egg yolk and egg whites are gonna cook to the temperature you set it. And you can shock them the day before, the night before if you need to, in a ice bath. And then for service, you just bring them back up the same temperature in the water. Yeah, you just drop them in.
Ooh, look at that. All right, so it's been grilled. What's the next step?
So we're gonna put down a little bit of this potato and shallot hash we made. Brunch classic.
Yep, absolutely.
Can't have brunch without potatoes and crispy onions. Now we're gonna pick out a good piece here. We're gonna slice this kind of like a steak.
That's so wild. I wonder if people would be like, well, this isn't bacon.
Right. I think as soon as they eat it,
Then they know.
they're gonna figure it out. So now we're gonna open one of our eggs. And these get cracked and go directly onto the plate. We're gonna drop this right down in the potatoes. Looks like a great place for an egg.
That's awesome.
So you have a perfect soft egg with absolutely no headache whatsoever. So this is grilled bacon steak, soft egg, and hash brown potatoes.
Oh yes, look at that. All right, now let's try a little of this. A little of that, and a little potato. Wow. That bacon is crazy.
Yeah, it gives a little different face to the classic bacon and eggs.
Crazy good. Wow.